How far are you willing to go to make a difference? I mean, like, real change. Are you willing to cheat on a test? Steal some money? Cut a few corners? How about murder?
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands.
To create the perfect murder mystery novel, you need to create the perfect murder investigation. The motive, the murder weapon, and the body. All important elements of the investigation. And all the elements I intend to use to shift the blame.
The drive and all the lights were off, so I thought no one was home. But William! I don't know how great it is to see a familiar face again. Come here. Now, sit down, sit down.
Thank you.
So, how was your trip?
It's been chaotic. I've been on the move for the past, 27 hours or so, but I'm here now.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Are you gonna introduce me to your new friend?
This is the detective who's come along to help the investigation.
Hello, detective?
Have I seen your face somewhere before?
Ah, I see you're a reader of the murder mystery genre. William's a novelist.
Oh, you wrote Tell Me No Lies, didn't you? Oh, I've always loved that book.
Oh, why, thank you. I mean, not many people like my books, but that's good to hear.
You got anything in the works at the moment?
Actually, detective, I've got a favour to ask of you. I want William to come along while I investigate. They say that a crime writer is as talented as a detective in situations like these.
Lucas, I don't think that's a very good idea.
I'm sorry, Lucas. I just can't allow it. It's just totally against procedure.
Please. He's got a keen eye to seek out details and a knowledge about the family background.
I'm not too sure about this. I could lose my job for this.
Detective, I insist. He will only be a benefit to your cause.
Fine then. But this is strictly off record. If anyone asks, he has nothing to do with this case.
Perfect. Right, I've got it. I'll be up in the study if you need me. Let's say, meet back here in a few hours for dinner.
I want you to get something straight. You're not allowed to influence suspect interviews, and all I want you to do is hold back and not say a word. If I need you, I will say something. What's your association with this place anyway?
Oh, I've been darting around here for as long as I can remember, really.
I'm guessing you're quite close friends with Lucas growing up.
I used to be friendly with Jesse, but over the years, me and Lucas have gotten closer.
You speak to Jesse much before he died?
Not really. I mean, I went my way, he went his. After their father died, Jesse was given control of the estate, so he really didn't have much time in his hands. And I've been travelling a lot, so even when he did have the time, I was on the other side of the world.
I'm guessing the burning of the estate now belongs to Lucas.
Yeah, good luck to him. He's always wanted to have patrol around here. I mean, even when we were younger, he'd be telling me and Jesse, don't do this, don't break that. He's always had that in him.
Why do you think he was passed over for the role?
Jesse was smarter, he could think on his feet quicker. At least, that's what their father thought. It was quite a surprise at the will reading, I'll tell you. Lucas was not happy about it. And since then, the brothers, they just weren't on the best terms. Where are we heading first?
I'll speak to the gardener first. They're always the sinister type.
Maitland.
William, I thought that was you, you wee bastard. What did I tell you about messing about in my garden?
You told me that when I was 9.
It still applies.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir. I just want to ask you some questions about the murder that happened last Thursday.
William, your friend's awfully polite. There's no need to call me sir, I'm only the bloody gardener.
I just want to ask some questions.
Don't take things so personally, I was only pulling your leg. Can we hurry this up anyway? I've got better things to do than talk to the human wrecking ball and his snooping friend.
What was your relationship with Jesse?
I was hired by his father to manage the garden and that. I saw Jesse grow up here on the estate. Not that he grew up really, he more just aged. Anyway, he was always a wee shite, even when his dad was running the DOS.
Maitland wasn't the biggest fan of Jesse and I's adventures around his garden.
Damn right I wasn't. Destroying the flowers and wrecking the vegetables.
The shovel and wheelbarrow were found on the scene.
What? That wasn't me. Someone must have broken into the shed and stolen them.
Nobody broke the lock. You're still using it.
I had it replaced.
Don't say that, Maitland. Me and you both know that's the same lock you've been using for the past 20 years.
I wasn't even here that night. Matilde saw me leave. She can vouch for me. That's the Thompsons, snooping about as usual. Hello, Tim. Hello, Tam.
Hello. We'll speak to them next. And thanks, Maitland. If I have any more questions, I'll come round again.
All right.
Cheers, Tim.
Thank you.
So how's the tea?
Well, it's certainly different.
Right, on with the questions then.
Oh, yeah. So what was Jesse like as a neighbour?
Well, I wouldn't call him an alcoholic per se. It's just that he used to sing drunkenly at all hours of the night, and well, it used to drive us mad.
Did you see anything strange happen on the night of the murder?
Well, everything he did was strange. You'll have to be more specific.
Like anything out of the ordinary, a break from his usual routine?
Well,
Oh yes, Tim saw Lucas pull up in the driveway. Well, that's not occurrence ever since Jesse got the estate. What time did you see that, dear? Around 10:15.
So do you have any idea what Lucas was doing there at that time?
Well, I don't know exactly what he was doing, but I did know they had lots of debates about the estate. But William here knows him better than anyone.
Yeah, Tim's right. Every time he spoke to them, they'd be ranting on about the estate. Could hardly get through a conversation without them hurling insults at each other.
Oh, I think we've got everything here. Thank you very much for your time. You've been more than helpful. Now let's go, William.
See you, Tim. You as well, Tam.
Yeah.
Goodbye. What are you playing at interrupting me like that? Honestly, no manners.
How does Lucas get used to this? It's like dining out every night.
I know, she's good, isn't she? It's a shame Lucas couldn't join us.
I take it that's for your next book.
Sorry?
A note taking. You're taking those for your next book, right? That's why you're here.
No. I'm here to support Lucas. I just think the best way to immortalise someone is to write about them. What I'm doing for Jesse.
Do you think Jesse would want to be immortalised for being murdered?
Well, sure, the murder will be part of it, but it'll be more about my memories of him. I knew him for a long time.
I couldn't do that so quickly after the murder.
Well, for me, it's a way of dealing with grief. If I didn't do anything, I couldn't cope.
See, since you're taking notes, right, it's fine if I can have a look at them.
Would you let me read your notes?
No.
Then you've answered your own question.
But see, the difference is, one of us has been paid to solve this case, and the other is just helping out.
Do you mean I'm helping?
Yeah, well, sure. You've helped out already. I wouldn't have noticed that lock on the shed. I'll just keep it off the record so nobody knows. What?
Just with your stern telling off earlier, I'm surprised you've come to your senses so quickly. Anyway, what about your job?
What about it?
Oh, you must have some interesting cases. Have you ever been shot? Surely there's some fascinating stories out there to tell.
Well, I've only been on the job for a few months.
You mean they sent us a rookie? Is this your first case?
Technically, yes. I've had a few other cases, but I had a partner for those just to make sure I didn't mess up. But this is my first time alone in the wild, and it's really quite exciting.
Well, what are your thoughts so far? Do you think Lucas is acting strange?
I don't know, you know him better than I do.
Yeah, he doesn't seem right to me.
Well, his brother's just died. He's swamped with paperwork. It would be stranger if he was acting like his usual self.
True, but why would he go and see him? It just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, you've only been doing this for a few months. I've been writing about this stuff for decades. These things start to pop out at you.
Well, I'll keep an eye on it, okay?
Yeah, thanks. It's best to keep an eye on these sorts of things. Well, it's been absolutely fascinating speaking to you, Detective, but I really do have to get to bed, so I'll see you in the morning.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Lucas was right about you.
And I hope I'm not right about Lucas.
William? What are you doing up?
I came to see you. I haven't been able to one-on-one since I got here.
You're a good friend, William. I've been way too busy at the moment. Financially, Jesse ran his place into the ground.
Yeah, about Jesse, Lucas. I'm here if you need anything.
So just quite a lot right now. With all the legal stuff to look at when I see the body. Not till the coroner's finish at least.
I'll see if I can organise something with the detective. I think you should get some sleep first. You look like a wreck.
You're probably right. Thanks, William.
I'm always happy to help. Oh, you don't have to have a pen, do you? I was in such a rush to get here, I didn't bring any. Cheers.
No problem.
Well, I'm back to my room now, so see you tomorrow.
Have a good night. You have to bother me about this anymore, Maitland.
Where did you find those?
Just in the grass. Good night.
Hello, Commissioner. I'm just leaving a short message on your office phone to just give you an update on my findings here. Over the past day, I've talked to multiple members of the estate and quite a few neighbours. Tomorrow I plan to speak to a woman called Mathilde. According to the report, Jessie was stabbed 13 times with a small bladed weapon. If there's anyone that's going to know about knives on the estate, the chef would be a safe bet. Morning, William.
Morning. What are you doing today?
Follow me. Mathilde,
What do you want?
I was wondering if I could speak to you for a moment.
Of course. Just don't ruin my concentration.
No, of course not. Did you notice anything odd on the night of Jessie's murder?
Justice sent me down to the wine cellar to get some wine, and then he dismissed me.
Thomas did say enjoy a glass or two.
Funny you say a glass or two. Usually he drank alone. However, that night, it seemed as though he was expecting a guest.
Lucas?
I don't know who it was. All I could work out was that to Jessie the meeting was important.
Has any of your knives went missing recently?
Not that I know of. I keep my knives locked away. You don't know what a drunk guy can do with a dozen knives.
I think you should go and see Lucas. Check up on him, see how he's doing.
What are you going to do?
I've got to go follow up on something I saw last night. That means I have to go see Maitland again.
What did you see?
I saw Lucas give Maitland the keys right in front of my window as well. I couldn't believe it was so brazen.
What do you think it means?
That's for me to find out.
It should be my responsibility. Look, I don't see why I'm the one doing that. Anyway, can I call you back in a few minutes? Thank you. Hey William, what's up?
Oh, just come to see how you're coping.
Nothing better. You know, I really appreciate you flying out here to see me. Oh, do you speak to the detective about the Jesse?
Yeah, I'm about that. He wants to gather more information on the case first, but after that he'll try his best to get you a visit.
That's fine. Either way, I'm glad that someone around here has my back. These lawyers don't.
How's that going?
Terrible. Jesse left the place in the right state, and he was supposed to be the smart one.
We'll figure it out. I spoke to the detective yesterday about how he used to order me and Jessie around when we were younger.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, sure, it'll be tough for a while, but I'll stick around for as long as you need me to.
Really?
Of course. As I said, we grew up together.
Sorry, William, about this. Look, I'll speak to you later. So, what was this big ball? You know.
did you find?
He didn't seem too compassionate about his brother. He just kept growling on about business and paperwork. He's changed now. He's a world away from the person that I became friendly with. And he seems almost bitter towards his brother, even after everything that's happened.
Anything else?
Yeah, the study. He's had it under close watch the entire time. I mean, that must mean he's hiding something, right? Why else would he not let anyone anywhere near it?
I'll go check now.
What's that? It's the knife. Is that the knife? Where did you find it? Is that Lucas's? Is that the knife? What does that mean? Do you think Lucas did it? Is that the knife? What does it mean? What does that mean?
Where's Lucas? I need
he's in the
people to
garden.
get down here now. I think I found the murder weapon.
What do you mean? Where's
I
Lucas?
need backup to arrest
Did
this
he do it? What did you
suspect.
find in the study?
Right
it-
now,
did he do
I
it?
don't
Is
know
it
where
him?
he is, but I think he's still on the premises. Don't know if he's armed or not. Yeah, but I found the murder weapon.
We've been through this, Lucas. The knife was in your desk. It matches the side of the wounds.
And as I said, there's no reason for you to have that knife. Why would it even be there?
It's not only the knife, is it? You have a motive, you had the key, and you don't have an alibi. Just confess.
Really? Jesse, my own brother? You're saying I did that? You haven't let me see his body yet. 13 stab wounds. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, who else would hurt your brother?
Did I go too far? Betraying my closest friends just to make a difference? Is this really what I wanted? To change the lives of a faceless, shifting crowd? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. Nothing ever matters these days.
Hi, Mr. Drummond. I just wanted to let you know that I really loved your book. It was great. It got me through a very difficult period in my life, and I just wanted to thank you for that.
Well, thank you. I'm very glad to hear that. Who should I make this out to?
To James, please, if that's alright.
Pen's not working, sorry.
Of course.
Here's another one. Detective.
It's raining today, and I'm just about to forget.